Groove Code.
Throughout the online world, there seems to be a large amount of enthusiasm and interest towards a very specific concept: low poly spinning fish. Found frequently across the internet in a variety of different mediums, it's clear that they contain significantly widespread appeal. But why is this? What is it about these collections of polygons that's so endearing? Why do they give us such strong, positive emotions of relief upon view? Well, today I'd like to examine the reasons as to why. But first, I think I've ought to show some. As you might expect, I've amassed quite the quantity of these low polygonal sea dwellers, and am naturally thrilled to show them off. So without further ado, let's examine why this very specific visual concept has such widespread appeal. For context, a large part of the recent popularity of low poly spinning fish seems to have come from a variety of online videos showcasing them with recognizable songs of decades before, often at an overall low quality. However, popular GIFs in other media can be equally found across the digital realm, especially in online communication. The former in particular would lead one to the obvious conclusion that their appeal is largely due to being an homage to the past, which I think is reasonable to say. Conversely, the latter is equally valid due to this being some kind of small-scale social phenomenon. There seems to be quite a trend of people consistently responding to others with these fishes as a convenient means of saying a variety of different things. However, I'd like to show there's quite more to it, as I believe there's several other distinct concepts that can be taken away from their visual aspects. For starters, the combination of these fish and music can be seen as a testament to the unknowingness of the past. Their being so low fidelity, contrasted with such energetic songs, could reflect the enthusiasm exhibited by those of long ago, unknowing of how primitive people may find their then high-quality graphics in just a decade or two. It almost serves as some mystical window into times of the past, while simultaneously showing how much of a mystery the future, that is, now, was to them. This feeling of whimsicality and otherworldliness, although connected to the aforementioned nostalgia, can definitely serve as a fun aesthetic difference that brings us joy. But they also seem to portray uncaringness of their surroundings as they continuously spin in a dimension of music. The fish's blank stares can be seen as a disregard of the world, basking in the lack of responsibility that comes with spinning aimlessly. Furthermore, it can even be said that these fish are accepting the constant motion of time, enthusiastically allowing it to pass regardless of their control. But of course, the same applies to us, watching the fish as this concept provided flows into us, as we spend potentially hours watching them spin. What are they going towards? What is their goal? It is but non-existent, as you of course always don't need to have one. Even more, their low poly nature can be seen as a rebellion against irrational responsibilities that are forced upon us, as they ignore the demanding and obsessive standards of modern graphics competition for flawless realism in favor of simply not caring. Alternatively, this joy could be derived from the animals themselves, living their basic yet deliberate lives of swimming around in bodies of water, moving about in constant motion. The idea of having a clear goal and sticking to it, such as spinning in a circle, can certainly fill them with ease. Though simultaneously, it seems these fish are uncharacteristically abandoning the clear goal of their physical counterparts in favor of spinning, showing once more how such a thing, although potentially encouraging, is not necessary for happiness. But finally is simplicity, which these fish simply reek of. There's obviously the fact of their triangular, almost crudely computer-generated nature, that they're almost pathetically trying to hide, which can even be compared to the previous idea of uncaringness. Regardless, these fish's easy-to-grasp simplicity can allow us to prove yet another testament to the impressiveness of this phenomenon, the fact we can gain so much joy and emotions from just a set of triangles. How heartwarming it is that we're able to get such joy from this. This simplicity, coupled with the more straightforward idea of reminding us of past times, can once again transport us to a different state of being, one with the basic, unchangeable joy of staring at spinning fish. So those are my reasons on why low poly spinning fish, this specific yet insightful niche of a visual concept, gives us such an almost inherent sense of joy and wonder. And that is also why I've brought these fish here today, and commend others who create these wonderful beings.
But as a final send-off, I think it would only be fair if I introduced someone else who adores these fish and got their opinion on the matter. So without further ado, here's Taylor. So, Taylor, what are your opinions on these wonderful fishies?
Fishy fish.
So true.
So true, right? Fishy
They
fish.
spin. They spin, right?
Look
They're
at them go.
spinning. Exactly.
I can't believe
it's
this.
crazy, really.
I know, right?
They're
Like,
low poly too.
I've never
wow.
had such an awakening in my life.
I know.
I feel
It's
like,
crazy.
like everything is different
They
now.
spin.
Like, they're spinning.
They're low poly
They're-
spinning fish.
Like, I've never seen something so
Really?
textured before. They're so endearing. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right.
Oh my god, you get it.
They're so,
It's crazy.
I
What
want
if
one.
I think it would be, in good light, in good vein if we started spinning.
Of course, right. To match the energy of the fish. Why hadn't I thought of that?
Yes.
Right, of
Yes.
course.
Fuck! No, what?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. I guess that they finally stopped spinning and have gone off to paths unknown.